Okay guys, here goes.
Hi.
We are pre-recording this video for you and then we're gonna play it tonight and we're gonna have a little watch party, which I'm really excited about because this...
First time ever.
Yeah, I've never done that before, so I'm very excited. So right now we're gonna do a couple of steps and then that way we're gonna be able to allow the paint to dry. But today, we're gonna be teaching you about reverse canvas.
Okay, so remember the canvas you got in the box?
Yeah, you got a little one. We're doing a bigger one because it's gonna be a little easier for you to see everything on the screen, but this is an 11 by 14. The one you have is an 8 by 10. So this is the one that I've already made. Reverse canvas is a fabulous thing. My friend Lauren taught me to do. Julie did a little thing on it for us a few months ago, and we brought it back because I love them. I think it makes a really amazing, super awesome, upscale looking project. So I'm excited about that.
Yes.
So we're gonna show you really quick. I'm gonna put the camera down so that you can see how we're gonna first prepare our board, okay? So, here we go.
And we know Mandy, I want to do this because we know Mandy likes to talk.
Let's talk about what we're using. So there are a couple of things you can do. You can use an X-Acto knife or some sort of little knife. You can use scissors to score it.
Or you can use a screwdriver too.
Yes, so you can use this Cricut spatula that I don't ever use for anything else, so I thought it would be... See, mine was easier to come out than that when I was trying it.
Okay, Mandy had the technique and I did not.
Well, stick it under, and then we're just popping those staples up. There's another way to do it if your staples are stubborn. And let's see if I can do it over here. You guys see? So I'm just gonna stick it under. There are a couple different ways, so just bear with me. I'm gonna show you all the ways, and then before you pull it up, make sure you're pulling the other side up too, Megan. So you're pulling them up together. So if you wanted to, once they're that way, I don't know, you'd have to get pliers or something.
Oh, you know what? We got Kelly's scissors that don't really work very well. Here we go.
Those are actually my scissors.
Look at that.
Okay, so you can pull them out like that.
Yes.
So basically,
if it doesn't work, you just pull them up after you already have one side.
Stick your little spatula under there, and then just support it, and then just wiggle it on both sides as you're pulling it up, and it should come right up. Now let me show you the alternate way.
Now we use pliers. I did it also with a screwdriver and pliers.
Yes, you can do it that way. I just remember it taking you forever. It's fine. It's okay if you damage any of this because this canvas is going to be cut off. You do that. I'm going to show them another way. So if you have an X-Acto knife or some sort of little knife that's going to help you protect, I mean, this is another way. You can score it, okay? Meaning you just go along this edge and you can just cut it and leave the staples in because there's nothing that says you have to take the staples out. The staples are going to be hidden and you just go along one side of it and then look at this.
Well, now when you hang on the wall, though, is it going to poke out?
No.
That would be my fear.
Don't you cut me, girl. I'm going to try not to cut you, okay? So basically now you can see where I just scored it on this side. So I'm able to, let's see if we can pull you guys in a little bit. I'm able to pull it off like that. So if I wanted to go all the way around just like that, I totally could. And then basically we're just getting this canvas ready to be pulled off. So there's one over here. I would rather pull this one out with the spatula. I love the spatula idea. You have another spatula? I can help you with it.
Here, I can do this.
If you just get it under there, this one's a tight one right here, and then just wiggle it, it should come right, should come right up. So there you go. Super easy, sort of.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, we're almost done.
We are.
So when you have a friend doing it with you, it doesn't take long at all. So this is the first step, you guys. And then once you have it out, once you have it out, then you're gonna take this off.
One more.
Oh, we were missing one. And this is why it's called a reverse canvas. You can take this off if you want.
Hold on.
So there are two ways. You can leave the staples in or you can take the staples out. Megan likes to take the staples out. Now we have this wood frame, okay? So now we're gonna paint it. You can paint it with anything. If you have chalk paint, acrylic paint, spray paint, however you wanna paint it is how you're gonna paint it. So we're gonna show you how we're gonna paint it and then give it time to dry and come back whenever we're finished and show you. Ooh, we can both get in here. Let's both get in here. Cheese. Oh, we need a screenshot of this. This is amazing. Okay, so we're gonna go paint this now.
Okay. All right. Here we go. What are you doing, Mandy?
I am gonna spray paint this. I thought we could do it in the yard, but then I was like, no, I bet that is not environmentally friendly. So we're gonna take this box and we're gonna spray paint it in this old box.
What do you guys think? Do you think it's an environmental thing? Like
I think it's an environmental thing. So Megan was like, it's fine. And I was like, no.
But I knew, but see, I think this is so much easier using the spray paint.
Yes,
versus getting the paintbrush out.
And then just do all the sides.
Yes.
Right now I'm on the back side. You want to get closer or can they see good?
And then we're going to flip it.
Then we're going to flip it. You're going to get a little bit on you, but that's okay. This paint right here is, I got it from Hobby Lobby or Michael's one, and it's metallic, rich metallic finish. So it's really, really cool. You can put it on wood. It
is cool, but you really could use any spray paint. I mean, all that spray paint you have in your garage.
Yeah.
Right?
This is going to add really that cool extra layer of awesomeness to the project.
And what really like is you see those little holes in this, and I'm not crazy about those little holes, but with the spray paint on it, you don't really notice them.
Right.
At all. And this is the front side, so that's the side you want it to have just really amazingly perfect.
Like me. Yep.
I was thinking that. Yeah.
I know you were. Okay, so I'm just gonna leave this out here to dry.
Okay.
And then we'll come back and get it in a little bit. But voila, that's the first part. And now we can go start doing our design. Okay?
You guys, I'm going to show you how this is going to be tricky. But this will be a really good guide for you to use when you're trying to use glitter HTV that we cannot layer on top of glitter HTV. It does not work. It will not stick. So what I want to do is make this pig. The pig face is actually going to be the glitter gingham pink and white. So I need to make sure that I have cutouts around all of these little areas that there are, that there's the other layers that I'm going to put on top of it. I need to make a knockout. So in order to do that, I'm going to highlight. I don't need the horn, but first things first. Let's make a copy, okay? And just basically you can right click and use duplicate, or you can do Command C, Command V if you are a Mac user. I'm going to put that over here just for safekeeping. Now, I'm going to take all of this stuff that's actually touching my pig face, that's going to be touching my glitter. I'm going to take it all together. I selected it all with my select tool, and I'm going to go over here on the right to my modify panel, okay? Click on modify. I'm going to go up to subtract, okay? It's going to use the frontmost shape to cut a hole in the backmost shape is what it says, okay? So whatever that means, but this is what it's going to look like, which is what we want. And this right here is going to be what we're using for just the gingham, which is the glitter HTV, okay? And this is going to be tricky, so this is why I'm recording this part so you guys can see it, and then we're going to come back over here and use the pieces, like these pieces. In a moment, I'll show you what I do in order to make this happen, and that's going to require me to probably, let's see, let's just go ahead and do it. I need those little nose holes in there, right? So let's see if I do let's see, let me do just this and see what happens. If I subtract, nope. I'm going to undo. So you guys just work with me. This is what I have to do sometimes to get the right things. Okay, so see what I did? I highlighted this because I need these pink parts to have these holes right there. So I highlighted it, and then I went over to subtract all. Okay, now this is just for silhouette. So you Cricut users, if you're wanting to layer on top of glitter, there's going to be a different way you're going to have to do it, and I'm sure it has something to do with slice, and I am not yet good enough to tell you how to do that. So then you're just going to pull in these layers and make sure that you're building the right thing, and you're going to be able to see that we're layering, not really layering on top of the glitter, but it looks like we are because we did a knockout, okay? So we no longer need this pig face. We're going to take that away, and we really don't need the unicorn horn. We're going to take that away, and we're first going to cut these other pieces now that we know what we're doing. So remember, you do not have to mirror our pattern HTV, and we can go ahead and send this to be cut. And there you go.
Okay, so while we're waiting on our frame to dry, I'm gonna go ahead and start the other project that we're gonna be doing. We're doing the Piggiecorn, which I know everybody is so excited about the Piggiecorn. It is so adorable. And
amazing.
It is. I'll tell you one little thing though. Remember last month when I was like, please forgive me, I have to use a little bit of another color. So what I'm doing is I am using a little bit of another color from another box, but I know. So I don't do that very often, but with animal faces, it seems like if it's a face, sometimes you just can't get around it. So I implore you guys, challenge you guys to try to do the piggy face with all of just the things in the box. So I added one little extra color, which is Easy Weed Pink, okay? By the way, did you know that we sell Easy Weed on our website? We do. We do.
You know what?
Buy your Easy Weed from us.
That's why she's using this.
Yes.
So she can say
that you should buy it from us. And we're about to add. I have a whole bunch of colors. I just need to add to the website. But anyway,
Super
okay.
Cool. But
so
this
we're going to
was on
show
last
you,
month, right? Did you
yeah,
just say that?
Yeah. No, this wasn't last month because last month it was bubblegum pink. This was a couple months ago. Okay, so let me show you guys how. Let me show you guys how to mask the everything. Okay, because if you are new to the box, you don't know what all the mask is for. So let's go down here and look at the mask. So in your heat transfer bag, you are given two very similar medias, and it's like this one is smaller, okay, and this one is bigger, but it's like flimsier. What we do is we go ahead and we label the back of it. If you don't know the difference yet, label the back high tack, and then also put glitter on it, so you know that it's for the glitter HTV, the pattern glitter HTV. And this one's for medium. This is medium tack, and this is for regular HTV. So later on, if you're using this again, because this is reusable, you know what it goes to, okay? You want to save it and use it over and over, right, Miss Megan?
Yes.
Do you want to show them?
Over and over.
Yes, Megan uses hers less than I do over and over. Do you want to show them how to do? I don't have the SparkleBerry squeegee here. Do you want to show them how to?
Two up here.
Okay. I know, it's just under all the stuff that we've been using.
Oh, how to what?
How to mask, you can mask the glitter. So this is...
Yeah, because she likes to laugh at when I mask
I
the
do,
glitter.
and I like to correct her.
She
but
does.
I can also try to find the other squeegee that you like to use. That one isn't SparkleBerry. Megan likes to use them that are SparkleBerry.
Well, the funny thing is we actually had two that were SparkleBerry.
That's what's so funny. Like literally an hour ago. That's okay.
None.
That's okay. It's fine. It's fine,
It is fine.
Okay, so Megan is just masking it. You notice she's not even cutting it because it doesn't need to be cut.
And if I cut it, I'll be in trouble.
She'll be in so much trouble because it can totally be reused.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll do it from the front and we'll do it from the back because that is very important. Yeah, they can see you. This is a little trickier to pick up on the sticky. Megan loves to throw things. You better not have broken my chalkboard, Missy.
What chalkboard? Oh, that was a chalkboard I like so much. Let's see if it comes up. So I did the front and back.
Yep. And it's that very first part.
Do you know we forgot to?
It's okay, we'll take it off. We did forget to
one of them.
That one little spot. So awesome. So now this one is ready to go. And if you forgot to weed something, no big deal. Just weed it as you're doing it. And then we'll put this right back on here while we're waiting to get everything else masked. What do you think? Nice and organized, right? So let's do the next one. Actually, let's go ahead and weed this. They want to see you weed it. That's the middle. And you need, oh, awesome.
The weed and pick. Because of course everybody needs a weed and pick.
So as I showed you guys earlier, I'm using a different color that's in the box. And if you have a different way to do it, I just had my heart really set on doing pink ears and the gingham face. So you guys are welcome to use it in a different way. But, so as Megan does this without being in the camera.
Well, no, I was trying to pull it up because it didn't pull up. But she likes to have me do it so she can show.
Yeah, so I can show how awesome. So this is Easy Weed, and you can see it's a little harder to weed than pattern,
well,
but
I think we could have cut some of it down, and we just did not.
Oh, yeah, well, we couldn't. Because see,
oh, that's right.
It's so wide, yeah. You could have put the pieces all together, but I like to keep it simple. So yes. Awesome, awesome, almost there.
It's not quite as easy as your
pattern vinyl.
Yes, pattern vinyl is much.
True that, sister. Okay, now we're gonna take the little nose holes out.
The piggy has to breathe.
And you can see this already has a carrier sheet on it, so we don't have to worry about masking it because it already has its sticky carrier sheet. And you guys can see how that's gonna line up in a moment. And we can actually just put that right there so that we don't lose it. And we can now weed the hearts that are gonna go above her head, because during Valentine's Day, guys, we can mix. We can totally mix red and pink.
So what is this called, you guys? Don't answer me, Andy.
I'm not. Yes, tell us what it's called. And tell me what you think of it too, because I hope that by now, since I've used it for like every single project, you guys are loving it. That's right. It's Strip Flock. Just kidding. We know we're not live, but I know that you guys know what it is, and I know that you love it because it's a very cool. It's like this really nice felt material. So then there's one more little piece to it.
I have this amazing idea.
What?
Why don't I weed this too?
Yeah, go ahead and weed that. That's what we want.
Okay, now this is so fun.
Awesome. And do you guys remember the difference between Strip Flock and, I know that weeds so nicely. Do you guys remember the difference between Strip Flock and what we do differently?
I do.
Do you know, Megan? What is it?
Strip Flock is a cold peel.
Yay!
So you have to put a cold brick on it to let it cool.
Yeah.
Or we just set it outside here in Georgia today and it'll be fine. It'll cool off really fast.
It'll be fine. Oh my gosh, this is going to be so cute. And we're going to be putting it on this tea. So should we go ahead and do this, you guys think, right now, instead of doing the truck one, since we're still waiting on the frame?
Yes.
All right, so let's go ahead and just keep this up and do the piggy corn. So I'm gonna go ahead, turn this camera around.
Because we've said so many times, the next time I say we're just not gonna say it. What do you think?
We're taking the moisture out.
Wow, that was a great answer, Mandy Graham.
Where do you think this is from, you guys?
I don't know, but if they had, we know where it's from. Target, of course.
Target. This is in the little girls section in Target. So
we know, yes.
So here we go.
That if they had one in our
size, we would totally have it.
We're going to unpeel this all of it.
For sure. So now it's time for the awesome glitter white and pink gingham, which I know I labeled it.
You know, I think it's cool how you did it this way. Put it to an angle.
Yes. So I forgot to tell him that. Yeah,
to change it up just a little.
I did. I put it in an angle.
Further down.
You do because you.
And you know, it's killing me not to do the half crease.
It's okay. You have a V-neck, so it's different. Why don't you go ahead and put your corn there? I always call it corn. So that we know how far down to put it, because we don't want to run out of room. That would make me so sad. Well, so you need your hearts.
Yeah, and you'd have to use that stuff that I was supposed to bring today and didn't bring.
What? Oh, the VLR.
Remover.
Oh man.
Okay, we need to go a little further down.
Just a tiny bit down, because the V-necks are a little bit different. And we could build from the top if you want. V-neck, we'll start right there. And we haven't masked our unicorn horn yet.
That'd be perfect. But.
So, boom, 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 boom.
Okay, I'm just gonna go with this.
Wait, I like it there. Why are you going way down there?
Do you want the unicorn way up there?
Yeah, because it's a V-neck. So V-necks you have to start a little higher. See guys, even when we're not live, we're still fighting. It's not an act. It's true. True that. Okay, but I'll have to remove this for you. Are you ready?
1, 2, 3.
There you go. Good job, Megan. That was amazing.
Wow, that one would not be amazing.
Oh, yeah. It's okay. How about we cut that off? See, guys, even when we're not live, we mess up. But this is going to be easier for me to fix because I can just pause it in a minute and get those off, and it'll be totally fine. Don't you worry.
It is fine.
Don't you worry. But now I've cut my high-tech mask. That's okay.
It's fine. There's plenty more, Mandy.
Okay. All right, so we're going to press this as a quick tack. Quick tack, quick tack. Beautiful.
1, 2, 3.
And this is a hot peel, so we can just hot peel that. Oop, and sometimes it doesn't. But you know what? Look at this.
Check the temperature.
It's fine. If you just do it carefully, then because all we want is just to get it off. So if it can come off and not be all the way on, that's okay too. And because I was thinking it was had plenty of time and pressure, it really should have. Okay, nope, back on. So the high tack is very, very sticky. So
it's peeling it up.
It will peel it up. So it does need to be really, hold on, there's a little wrinkle under there too. Do you see the wrinkle? It's sticking to everything. Okay. Do we need a pressing pillow? You don't think so?
No pressing
pillow.
Well, did you find the pressing pillow?
It's somewhere over there.
We know where it's at. Okay, do it a little bit longer. Okay, yeah, we're gonna bring it over here and do it. Just because it's so, there's not a lot of space.
Yeah. Just very gently.
There it goes better.
Because we don't want to overpress, which is why we didn't just give it the full press.
That pink is adorable.
It is. The pink and white gingham is so cute, and this is going to be adorable. Really, really adorable.
Yeah, we might just have to dress Maddie tonight.
I know. Maddie will have to be in the gingham pig. The gingham pig. The pingham.
Okay, we're going to put this back on here because we know how we're going to want to use it again.
Yes.
Okay.
Hey, what's next? I'm so excited.
Are you excited? I think the next thing should be this. What do you say?
Yes. I think so. Oh my goodness, it's so cute.
Now this we need to be careful, right? Because we don't want
shrinkage. Oh, you know what? Exactly. And so we want to act quickly and with everything that we put on it from now on. Like everything needs to be done in exact.
Very quick.
Yeah, because it will do some
It's not
shrinkage.
even actually.
And we're not even going to be sad. It's going to be okay.
Okay, here's my thought.
What?
Should we cut the nose and separate it because see how it's different?
Is it different?
Yeah, I've noticed that before.
Interesting. Yeah, we can totally do that. Oh, you know why? Because there's shrinkage already in this. So the shrinkage already happened on the gingham, and so what we're doing right now is going to cut the pieces apart so that we can then together
Make it
work. Yeah, and then hopefully it won't be. Hopefully it's not upside down. I don't think it's upside down. Is it upside down? Okay. So we already have a little shrinkage, and that's okay. It's going to be okay. All right. Beautiful.
And let's have a question on this, Mandy.
Yes. Question.
Test questions. Let's see if any of you guys know. Why would we not put this, the solid, and then
I think it's
solid over the glitter?
Because if we put the solid over the glitter, the reason we did a knockout instead,
I think this is backwards.
maybe, is because it will peel up. It will not stay. You may get it to stay in the beginning, but it will peel up after a bit of wear or wash for sure. So you cannot layer on top of glitter.
Which I did know the answer. FYI.
Yes, I know you
But I've made that mistake once, and you only make it once.
Yes.
Then after that, that's the OCD in me right there.
Oh, it's so cute. All right, so
adorable.
we're like seriously doing a quick tack on this. I mean, 2 seconds, faux show. Because it is not too sticky. It will totally come up. But we want to really, really move quickly so we don't shrink that any longer. Good job, Megan.
Well, let's see if it comes up.
Beautiful.
That's amazing.
Isn't it amazing?
How quickly it comes up.
Hey, and if I could say, you're just doing a really phenomenal job.
If I could say that if I had this shirt in this size, my size, I'd be wearing it.
You'd be wearing it tonight too?
Totally.
We hope you guys
Because I really wasn't super impressed with this whole thing, Mandy, but the pig is actually adorable.
I know, it really, 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 really is. Okay, so you see some spacing around there. That's okay. We're not going to fret about stuff like that. Now we go for the strip flock. We're really mixing media right now, which is super fun. Awesome. It doesn't look like it's quite there. A little bit more.
But we don't want too close.
You do. Oh, because
Over the glitter, and then it won't
Yeah.
stick. It's already kind of dry.
Beautiful. And now this is gonna, this is a
Cold peel.
cold peel, so we'll have to like dance and stuff
We'll have
while
to
we're
be
waiting on it
patient.
to be done.
Oh, but you know what? It's okay, because Jason's here. Jason, you're here to dance, right?
I'm sorry?
Say hi.
Hi.
You're here to dance. We have a cold peel, so we figured that you could do the dance move.
You can't peel it. Yep. Megan got nervous. Yeah, we can't peel it. Okay, so let's pull it over here just to get it in the coolness. And then we can work on this awesome other piece of the, where did it go?
You know what's funny? This happens quite often. It's right here.
I figured it got stuck to something. Okay. So now we have a dilemma. We have this stuck and it's high tack. So I'm going to get that off for us really quick. Okay, so it might have been helpful for you guys to see what we did, but I literally had to put the camera down because I had to peel it off of the high tack and then we just lined it up and put it back onto the medium
Now
tack.
here's something.
What? And you already peeled this off?
I did.
She did a cold peel though, guys. So we skipped
did.
that part, but that's okay. Tell me, what is that?
If
because of the
this goes
shrinkage.
on top of here, is it going to peel it off kind of like glitter?
No, they said Caesar says that you can layer on it. I don't know that I would want to layer on top of strip flock, honestly, but you know, what
That
else?
was just an interesting. The strip
Interesting
flock
thought.
is pretty cool, I gotta say.
Now we are right next to the collar, so
Yes.
a pressing pillow might be necessary. Do you think we want a pressing pillow? And I can go look for the one that Lucas gave me that is up here.
Yes. Hold on, Lucas. Tell him.
We found the pressing pillow. Oh no, that's not the one Lucas gave us. It's the big white one, but that's fine. This one will work too.
Well, here's the deal. we have a pressing pillow.
Yes.
And actually, I think the smaller one would be easier for this.
Yes, you're right.
Okay.
Beautiful.
But is it?
It's gonna be fine. There's shrinkage on a little bit, which is why we really wanted to be quick. Oh, it really needs to be clamped though, honestly.
Does it? Why?
It does, because it gives it a nice, it's the medium pressure.
Now let's clamp it.
Okay, so you'll have to adjust your pressure. To adjust your pressure, you guys, you have to pull your handle down a little bit and then adjust it like that. With a pressing pillow, typically you have to do that. This will give it its last
3, 4,
good press. And then voila, we are done. Let's bring that bad boy over here in the light, and then we can get started on the truck, because this is gonna be adorable. Oh my goodness. Look how cute that is, guys.
Yes.
Show me what you think. Tell us what you think. I think it's adorable. It's so cute.
It is super adorable.
Even with the little spaces from the shrinkage. But that's what happens. That's the little price you pay when you want to work with glitter like that. But I think it looks so good, and Maddie's going to look adorable in that. So let's move on to the reverse canvas project. Okay. So now we have our white piece of canvas, and we're still waiting for our frame to dry, but that's okay, because that's gonna be the last thing that we're gonna do. It's over there. So what we're gonna do is, Megan and I have 2 different ways of doing this. One, you can cut it first, but I prefer to actually press it first and then trim it later. So guess what, I won.
You can do it that way.
I'm gonna do it that way, because I will trim it later once because I feel like it gives you a little bit of freedom.
And I'll explain why I do it the way I do it.
Yeah, whatever, Megan. No, they're both of them can work, but this time we are just gonna simply do it just like this.
So we will let Mandy get her way on this one.
Yes. Okay, so we're working with the truck, and there are lots of little pieces that I decided to make it like super complicated just for fun.
And I'm gonna get the frame.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and first, we are going to mirror, good grief. We are going to mask our truck. We already weeded it because this one was quite a little feat in, oh my goodness, that was kind of crazy. This was quite a little feat in actually weeding, so we went ahead and did that first. I'm just getting some wrinkles out, guys, don't worry. Don't worry. Okay, well, you know what, that's just gonna have to work out later. I was a little too, what, were you gonna measure it for me?
Oh, we're doing good.
Okay. Is it dry?
I was just fascinated look how beautiful that is. Can you see the gold?
It is. It is totally beautiful. Do we have any scissors? Ah, we do.
We do.
These are not the good scissors. We're using strip block again, of course, because I love it. I love it, love it, love it. And then Happy Valentine's Day and strip block and the other stars, okay?
Perfect.
So the first thing I think we should do is just make sure that it is gonna fit perfectly, because my last project I did not fit super perfectly. Okay, so yeah, just like that, perfect. I'm gonna do the truck first. I've masked it, sort of. Let's go ahead, and you don't have to push nearly as hard with this, with your medium tack mask and your regular vinyl, because it just easily goes. And I have some bubbles on there, but those are gonna be able to press out, so I'm not really worried about it, okay? Now, you have a decision here. You can use the front part of the canvas, or you can use the back part. Typically, the back part on canvases, the ones that you have, is like a kind of a natural color. So I like that natural color, and I also like how smooth this is on this side. So I'm actually gonna use this one. What do you think about that, Megan?
I think that's amazing.
Do you agree with me? And I don't have to worry too much.
Because you're gonna be trimming it down.
Yeah, so about being centered.
This is what I would do.
Yeah.
I would then do this, and just so you get an idea.
Right.
So the bottom line is you really...
I know, it's a weird...
No, it's fine. You really just have to make sure that these two line up together.
Right. And then do that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And then I'm gonna put some other little strip flock elements in there in just a moment. So let us do that and get it pressing. Okay, so let's go ahead and press this.
Okay.
It doesn't require any special type of, like I do it at 305, my regular temperature, and I'm just gonna press it. We're gonna do a pretty quick tack. It's a little bit rough, a little bit more of a rough surface, so I just gave it a second longer, but it looks beautiful. Okay,
Go back.
let's pull it right back over here.
She wanted to make her wheels all fancy.
I did. I made fancy wheels. I am in love with them. And you guys are more than welcome to copy the exact way I'm doing it because I don't think Megan really loved it. But she's going to love the end product. So I can't wait to see all the different variances of how you guys decide to do this because, and let me show you my trick in a second, okay? So just bear with me. I'm pulling them off because, see, these things are not super sticky anymore. So the strip block is not super sticky. So I want, and the reason why they're separate like that, you guys, is because I decided this at the very end. So let me find some medium tack mask.
Which there's a whole bunch right there. Yeah.
There we go.
Together.
Lovely, lovely, lovely. It actually feels a little bit like high tack, but that's okay. It'll be fine. Now I'm gonna move this over and like that, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and mask it. Well, so I thought it was. And that way it's gonna be able to stick a little bit better when I put it on there. Yeah. So let me go ahead and actually get my wheel on there, like that. Get my wheel in the center right there. And yeah, pretty much.
There you go.
Pretty much perfect. Which is, yeah, more than most people can say, right? Happy Valentine's Day. It looks nice and centered. Now, remember, this is all cold peel. So I'm gonna go ahead, tack it down. We're gonna go ahead and do the full amount of time because it's not really hurting anything. There are a couple of little pieces of the mask, but I think it'll be fine. If not, I'll repress it to get those lines out. But that should be enough. And okay, so let's wait for it to cool. Thank you. And oh, we have one more.
Yes.
Okay, so there are hearts in the back of this truck, and I want to line up my hearts.
Which we actually could have done.
We could have done it with it, exactly.
But we didn't, which is fine.
Exactly, Megan's so right. Well, there are so many ways
would
you could do
you wait
this.
to peel that up first?
No, why not? Why not just why not just peel it all at one time? Don't you think?
Yeah.
Why? What? Do I have something on my nose?
Do you guys notice something?
Do I have something on my nose?
Yeah.
What
That's
was
why
that?
I was doing that. I was trying to be discreet, Mandy, but she wouldn't let me be discreet. So, all right. So now, since it's a cold peel, let's just know. I'm pretty sure it's not going to help the process.
It does help it.
Let's just kind of see how it's going to look. Actually, you know what you could do now?
What?
You could show them how to cut that while it's cooling process.
Yeah, I could. You're right. I have a really cruddy. Oh no, I have the better scissors right here. So, but listen, I don't cut it until after I have it on the board. And the reason for that is because I just trim it on the back side and just trim it really. It's like I staple it and then I cut it. And it gives you extra stuff to pull because once we staple it in a minute, you guys are going to see that you're going to need a pull and it gives you extra leverage to pull. Okay? All right, these are cooled enough. They're cooled enough.
Perfect.
Okay, so you guys don't do like me. If you're going to do all that strip block, make sure you do it all together if it's possible. Because you don't want to overpress. Beautiful. Oh my gosh.
Very beautiful.
That's adorable. That is so adorable. I need to know what you guys think. Now, see, because I've left some room, you guys, I want my Happy Valentine's Day to be a little bit further down than what, like in the center, that's what it would have looked like. And there's too much room right there. So now, because I left that extra, I can actually move my frame around and then allow for the extra stuff, the extra room, and then we're gonna staple it. So that's what we're gonna show you how to do next. So I've laid this out. I have my staple gun, which is the easiest thing to use. So I'm gonna get this exactly where I want it to be. And then I'm gonna start in one, I'm gonna pick a corner, okay? And which the corner, I'm gonna use, I think it's okay right here, right now. And then we're just gonna kind of go slowly because there are some things that you have to do in order to keep it nice and tight, because that's the biggest challenge when you're doing a reverse canvas is you wanna make sure that everything is staying nice and tight. So I'm actually gonna stretch it in this opposite corner, okay? And let's just take a look and make sure it's gonna look okay. Yep, so I'm gonna stretch it in the opposite corner of that one. Love it. And yes, Megan, you can hold that side now.
Now she wants to
Now you can hold it. Okay, ready? Boom. Okay. Let's take it and I keep just checking it out.
Okay, you check it more than I check it.
Well, I think I stretched it a little bit. I like bent the thing. Okay, and
so get this one and then don't stretch the other too tight.
Here, you know what? This is actually not all the way in. So I kind of missed the mark here, guys. So which is fine. This kind of stuff happens, and I want you guys to see. I know you guys think I'm perfect, but I want you guys to see that this
She's not actually perfect. Can you believe that, you guys?
that this stuff is fixable. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to throw that at you. And then just pull it right out. Just pull it right out, okay? And I just basically stapled it in the wrong spot, okay? And there we go, like that. It actually gives me a chance to straighten it back up because I felt like it kind of got off a little bit. Okay, just like that. You want me to hold it and you do it, Megan. Don't you staple my fingers. Don't you staple my fingers.
Now, this is why, if you cut it ahead of time.
Yes, I know, but we also need the leverage to pull it, so.
Fine. Okay, so this one's done. Now we need to do this.
So, yeah, so then this one, and let's check it. Hold on, let's check it.
Fingers?
Let's check it.
You want to check it?
Such a turd. Just kidding, just kidding. Now, people do this differently, you guys. We are not saying that this is the only way you do it, but for me, I have been very successful in doing it in opposite corners like this. And Megan's gonna try not to get my fingers.
You must have confidence.
You must have confidence. And then you just go through and you want to start a little bit close. Just make sure it's nice and down. And you just go around in all the areas that you would normally. Oh, awesome. Am I out of staples?
No, it appears yes. Oh my gosh, you did not just shoot that across the room.
Okay, so, well, we got enough in, and we'll finish it in a minute. Now we do have enough, now we can cut it. So let me show Megan what I do, and then what we'll do is we'll go get staples in a minute. Do we have staples up here? Didn't you say we have staples up here? We just didn't have a staple gun? Yes or no?
I saw them a couple weeks ago.
Oh, well, they're still in here, I'm sure. All right, so I'm just cutting, and this actually may make it easier since I haven't stapled it yet, to go ahead and cut it. You want to cut it where you have some wood showing back here, because that makes it easier so it doesn't stick out, okay? And like I said, you know, this is not the end all say all. There is always a different way to do it, but this way has really, I thought I did a really good job, other than my last truck picture that I cut the whole truck off, or part of the truck. But this one, so you just get close. We're gonna come back in a minute and staple the rest of it. What do you think, Megan? You don't like it or you do? This whole cutting it at the end part.
No, don't like cutting at the end part.
Why? Why don't you like it? Especially with you being so scared that you're gonna be off center. See, you can actually cut it that good, and then as long as you just make sure you're not cutting into Megan's like, no. But nobody's going to see that.
I take a pencil and I go right along here, and you just go right inside it, and then it's all really lined up.
Oh, well then you know what,
okay.
Megan? I want you to show us on the next live how you do it. Really, I do. Because we have one more box project, so we could do another one. So that they really...
We could actually do the actual size 8 by 10.
Oh, yeah, we could do the size that you guys are working with. Very true. So I'm just trimming it around. Is it going to be pretty on the backside? No.
Well, no, because this is my concern right
But
here.
does it matter?
But no one knows. No one sees it.
Nobody
so it's okay.
sees it. You just have to make sure that you can still get a staple in there so that it will stay nice and tight. I know, it's funny. Okay, but the point is, it's adorable. Is that not
It's
adorable, right? I love it.
I think it'd look amazing on the wall. And we're going to make sure she puts the staples completely in it.
Yes, I'm going to go and get Jason to refill the staples for me, and then we're going to put all the staples in.
It is
adorable. But there you go. You have your very own beautiful canvas that looks like
I'm not a good Valentine person, and this I would actually have up for Valentine's
Yeah, it's super cute. By the way, I made this file, but I didn't make the hard part of the file. Leslie Peppers donated the truck. This is from her other truck file that she did, and so and Megan did a wonderful job weeding it all, so congrats on that. But there you go, guys. Those are our 2 projects. Here you go. So we hope you liked it. Make sure to love and comment and share if you want. so that everybody can see this awesome, these awesome two projects. And we had so much fun, and thank you for allowing me to be at my daughter's thing tonight. So, mwah, love you all.
When you guys are watching it, we're gonna be listening to music, and we'll be
on our phones too. Don't worry, except for when JJ's.
We'll be one of those people.
Yeah. Okay. Bye, guys.
Bye.